Welcome back to After Hours Murder Mystery Theater. And we're still dealing with my controller's stopping. 2 seconds. So, strangely, my controller stops when I put it down, and don't know why it does that, but it's a weird thing. Anyway, we're going to Ryoko's house. Chapter 10. Childhood Friends. So, we're back at Ryoko's. I'm sorry. Sayaka should have arrived by now, but please make yourself at home. What story I ask you, shall we? I just heard about it on the news. It surprised me when I saw it. Never imagined Goro would still be living here in town. I don't know what else to say. I don't know what else to tell you. I myself don't remember much about him anymore. When Sayaka gets here, she should be able to fill in the gaps. Principal Arabi had good direction and was always sympathetic with the students' concerns. He's always been an upstanding man. I've told you all I know. I hope Sayaka gets here soon. I wish I could help you more. He's a wonderful man. I hope you've had the chance to see him in action. Everyone at the school admires him. I remember one time I sprained my ankle. He personally escorted me to the hospital in his car. Everybody was talking about it. That car. I remember it well. It was a very fancy big black car. The kind every schoolgirl wants to be seen in. So it's true, Principal Arabi owned a large black car 15 years ago. It's a nice upper middle class home. Has a nice livelihood to it. There's a telephone in the corner of the room. Could I use your phone? Won't be long distance. So I remember from the previous part, we got a number. So the number we're putting in is 007 1 2 3 4. Sandbar Bar and Saloon. Yes, we just heard the news all over TV. Burl was in here just the other day. Everyone's here talking about it. Why don't you come over if you want to know more? I've got to go to a bar called Sunbora. If you need to get a hold of me, you can call the number on this pack of matches. Alright. Howdy. Hey, you're that kid from before, right? I can't tell if she's with him or not. There's a TV tucked into the corner of the bar. Can't believe he's dead. It's all over the TV. I wonder what that fool got himself into this time. Can I help you? Everybody's talking about it. I could have sworn he was up to something last time I saw him. Now that I think about it, things are starting to seem kind of suspicious. Why not, second here? Okay. Give me a second here. Showed up for the first time in a long while, around 10 days ago. I always came here off and on, so I didn't think much of it at the time. This time it was different. That night he came in here and sat in the corner, staring at the TV, just after the ball game had ended. After sitting there glued to the TV for the longest time, he suddenly stood up, exclaiming, "It all comes back to me. Always. Always win." He ran out the door, shouting this again and again. Must have been just after 9. That's it. Fortunately, you can't see the TV from here, so I couldn't tell you what he's saying. I know what happens. It's like the wire was a bit loose. It was a little janked. Had to fix it for, a quick second. From then on, he came here all the time in high spirits, throwing all kinds of money. Excuse me. It's for you. Hello?
Hello, this is Yoko. Saka just called to let me know the train's here. I'm heading out now to pick her up.
I'm on my way. Excuse me. Pleasure's mine. Make yourself comfortable. I'll be back with Sayaka in just a minute. Seen on TV that night. What was going on 10 days ago? There's a large TV here. Let's check that TV. Hey, it's 9 p.m. Just about the same time Goro was watching TV that night. Just about over. Yes. You know, for a game this old, this is pretty damn impressive. Mind you, this is the NA version over the 89 version, which was, you know, Famicom. This is the Super Famicom version. There was an accident downtown somewhere. Police are investigating the Goro murder. Detective, I'd like to introduce Sayaka Ishibashi. Pleased to meet you. I assume Yoko's told you a little bit about me. Yeah, I'd like to ask about Shinobu. I was close with Yoko and Shinobu ever since junior high. Ever since Shinobu started high school, we noticed she starts to change. But none of us ever thought she would end up like she did. How about Uchida? Up until Mr. Uchida committed suicide, we used to go to school with his son. Our nickname for him was Big T. Big T? Yeah, we used to call Mr. Uchida's son Big T. His full name was Tatsuya Uchida. Tatsuya Uchida. Could this be the TU I've been looking for? I'll always remember what a kind and gentle heart he had. Always seemed bright and cheerful as long as I knew him. He's been through a lot, no doubt. First hearing about the murder of his friend, then with his father committing suicide. No one could have ever expected what happened. Couldn't believe it at the time. Back when it happened, I think Big T took the news worse than all. They supposedly been close friends ever since they were young. I think Shinobu might have even been interested in him. He seemed to be stricken with grief after his father's death. He moved away not long after. Never saw him again. That's all I know about him. It's a shame these things still happen in this day and age. I heard about Yoko's death 10 days ago. It was on the news at night. One of the people they interviewed was Principal Urabe. He seemed so sad. Wait a minute. That's exactly when Goro was watching the TV at the Sambora. Wait a minute, that's exactly when Goro was watching TV at the Sambora. Sayaka, I finished putting your luggage away. I'll show you your room now. Excuse me for just a second. So the Achita boy's first name was Tatsuya. Could this be the TU I'm looking for? It's definitely a long shot. Girl, he could have been watching the interview with Urabe when he had his outburst at Sambora. Wait a sec. Could the principal have sold his house in order to pay off Goro? It's just behind the TV here. Talking in the other room. No, it doesn't matter who you call, so. I wonder what they're talking about. Oh, I'm sorry. Sayaka was just showing me her old junior high yearbook. A yearbook? Tatsuya's picture should be in there. Could I have a look at it, please? Of course. That's why I brought it. Big T should be in his class photo. I mean, this guy right here. Which one's him? That's Big T in the second row there. Which vicinity was he sitting? Counting from left to right. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Him? Yeah, that's him. Tatsuya Uchida. Why in the world would these girls know him as Tatsuya Uchida? That's Mr. Abino. The next day, Conan goes to talk to Mr. Abino in the principal's office. So I take it you've discovered the truth. Yes, I was the son of Tei Kuchide. You see, Hibino was my mother's maiden name. Just like Jones was my mother's maiden name. I started using it when I changed schools to get away from the stigma attached to the Achita name. I couldn't call myself that, not after my father was the main suspect in a murder case, and then how they found him like that. My mother, rest her soul, had always told me how important it was to keep your name unblemished. I'll always remember her words. So I made a screenshot of that because that's important. My father was no murderer. I'll never believe those stories. My father was an honorable man who trusted others to be the same. But then Mr. Kaneda, he used him. Because of Mr. Kaneda, my father lost everything. It was too much for him, so he took his own life. My father was a good man. He wouldn't hurt a fly, let alone kill a man. Not even those low-life Kanedas. I was lost without my father, until Principal Arabe came along. He looked after me. Principal Arabe was friends with my father back in their childhood days. He stepped in after we lost Dad, acting like a father would for a son. He was the only one ever there for me. I'm so thankful. I couldn't have gotten this career without his help. I owe it all to him. After she met Goro, Shinobu changed completely. During her last few days, the Shinobu I knew was already long gone. I heard he was murdered. The Kanedas. They're a disgrace to their... The Kanedas. They're a disgrace. To the school and to this town. Hibino's hatred of the Kaneda is certainly understandable, considering all that's happened to him and his family. I'd love to hear his alibi for the day Goro was murdered, though. I realize the way the situation looks, Detective. To make matters worse, I don't really have any alibi. However, I don't care. They got what they deserved.
trying to say?
On the night of his father's death, Goro arrived just after the crime took place. Apparently, he saw who the murderer was. I have reason to believe Goro was murdered because he tried to blackmail this man, who I believe is none other than Principal Urabe. Surely you're not saying Principal Urabe...
Well, let me tell you something. You may question me and even doubt me if you choose to. However, I won't tolerate you insulting the principal like that. Not now. Not ever.
So, Mr. Ibino is the son of the late Terahiko Uchida. If that's the case, Ibino's hatred of Kaneda is certainly understandable, considering all that's happened to him and his family. Taking away the possibility of Urabe, my next best lead is now Mr. Ibino. Just in case. Bloop. But there's so much that points to the principal. And Ibino wouldn't be so stupid as to murder Goro without an alibi. Would he? And this was lead up to the final chapter, in which I'm actually going to stop here. And in the next and final part of this, we enter insanity. So stay tuned for the final episode of Famicom Dante Club, The Girl in the Back, right after this. Thanks so much for watching.